She looked at me and said, "Merry Christmas."
Oh,
Okay, so now we visit Delray Medical Center on Christmas. And it's
Christmas
great.
Day?
Yep. 2 years in a row we did it.
Christmas Day. I
Yes,
love that.
and
How
I will
cool is-
we will always do it. And thank you to my husband for not caring that we leave. But I'm like, oh, we're gonna go. Well, like we're usually there for over an hour, so I would say like close to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we were doing our rounds, and not everyone's working that day. Obviously, it's Christmas, so it's very quiet. The nurses that worked, they just would they couldn't believe that we walked in. I mean, just like, like Negan today. I'm like, yes, of course. Like we want to. So they were so happy. Well, we were walking by ICU. And we don't usually go into ICU unless they invite us. They're just like, oh, this is the best ever, for Christmas. So one of the families, there was a mother and a daughter, and the husband was on life support. So they asked me if we would come in. And so we're over there, and I was like, of course, because again, this is like, you're not allowed to go because it's, they're fighting for their lives in here. So he's got his Christmas hat on. And at this point, it's like sideways, and he's got all this. So the mom and the daughter both are, and the daughter was probably about 30-ish. So the mom they were both like, you could tell that they've been crying. And the minute they see him, they stop crying. They're petting him. And then now the mom is talking to her husband and just saying, let's just use the word Pete. Pete, look, Negan's here. He's a golden retriever. Because they had a golden. He's like, oh, he's so cute. He looks just like ours. He's like, Pete, oh, he's here for you. And we're just sitting there, and he's just, so they just, she looked at me and the daughter, and they were just like, thank you so much. She looked at me and said, Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
So I get choked up when I talk about this because when she said Merry Christmas to me, because obviously I was never going to say Merry Christmas because I'm such a hyper happy person all the time. But like at that, I know when not to be. So she looked at me and said Merry Christmas. And I said Merry Christmas to you. She goes, you just made our day. So this guy right here, it's not me, it's him. And I couldn't believe that at that very moment, and her husband probably passed away. But at that very moment that he could help them on a Christmas day, and they're never going to forget that.
That's the meaning of Christmas.
Right.
How cool is that?